And it is this. Are women strong people or are women weak people? I really want to understand that. And it's a very simple question, but it's very, very important. Are women strong people? Are they the weaker sex or are women weak people? You see, we live in a society whereby there's always this constant projection of women as strong people. Or you see women in Nigerian movies with the bags and they are the ones in charge of companies and they tell you that, oh, this company is run by a woman, Emzor Paracetamol is run by this. And there is that, right? Projecting women as strong people. But then the same society now also project women as weak people. Oh, that a man must always protect the woman. Or when you go, that like they make it look like a man is always supposed to protect. Like woman cannot be able to handle the challenges that she faces. That she needs a man to help her with it. And so this thing is one of the things that also makes it difficult for men to actually treat women with respect, because there's always this conflicting images that we always get. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm very serious about it. This is a key issue, because let's say, for example, now I remember what happened today, right? What happened today? I was with a lady, right, and then she was carrying a heavy load, right, and I saw it. It was heavy, right, and then she kind of looked at me. She was like, "Oh, won't you help me?" And I was like, "No, I'm not going to help you." Right? And people around me were like, "Wow, you should have just helped her." I said, "No, I'm not going to help you." She's like, "Why?" I said, "Because I believe anything a man can do, a woman can do it better." And then she just kind of eased and just walked out. And then some other guy just ran and carried it. Oh, lady, I'll help you, I'll help you. Carried it. But then some people were like, "Oh, why didn't you help her?" I said, "Why should I? She's a strong woman. She can handle this stuff. Why do I need to help her? Yes, it's a heavy load, but if I respect the fact that she's a woman and she can do anything a man can do, so I don't see the need for me to go and carry a heavy load that she can actually carry." So that's where it becomes conflicting. Are women strong people or are women weak people? And we have to answer that as a society and know which one we're projecting, because you can see it in issues of domestic violence. Women are weak. You need to protect women. The men are abusing the women and all that stuff. There's always that constant portrayal of women as weak people. But at the same time, you see situations where women are constantly portrayed as strong people, and that's what happens in all this women rights movement and celebrating of women, of strong women who are doing great things. So the question is, are women strong or are they weak? That's the question. Yeah, I told you as when we started in the beginning of this video that this whole idea of women empowerment and International Women's Day, it is not to benefit women really. A part of it has to do with commercialism. And what I'm talking about is that it is the whole point is creating an avenue where companies can sell to women. They can, under the guise of the empowering women, they can sell women things. Nike has a whole brand now for women where they sell women accessories. All these luxury designs that have a whole brand where they sell women expensive merchandise and say, "Oh, they're empowering women." Oh, you need Louis Vuitton bag, you need Birkin bags, you need Milolos. That's so expensive. It's just to market to women, right? But let me now break it down. Now, ask yourself, this Western world that they are preaching that what every woman wants is a world where there's equality and there's no stereotyping and there's no discrimination. Let's put the lens on the Western world and ask ourselves this: the Western world, can you state that they are a world whereby women have equal rights as men? Nope. Yes, their women have rights, but their women have a lot more rights than maybe us in the third world countries. Accept they have more rights more than women in third world countries. But what is the aftermath? What has that caused? That has caused a society whereby women have so much power that it now becomes a detriment to the men. So at the end of the day, the equality that is being searched for is not achieved. What you now get is preferential treatment of women. Oh, in divorce proceedings, the woman gets the house, the man gets out. In divorce proceedings, the woman gets tend to get the kids, the man doesn't get nothing, he gets visitation. So how is that? How are they creating that world of gender equality? How is it working out for them? It's working out terribly, terribly. Yet they are still pushing this concept down to third world countries and telling you that this is what every woman should want. And who are they to make that kind of decisions for us, for our women? That is why the Arab people don't buy their whole concept of women empowerment. Because they've come to see that their whole concept of women empowerment is about destroying their family values. Whereby you tell a woman, oh, they're imposing what they want on the woman and not the people or the culture around her wants. You see, so this thing is very, very tricky, and I think Nigerian women, and I think they should be able to look beyond all these razzmatazz, They always preach about women rights, but what about responsibilities of women? You don't talk about rights without responsibilities. And that's what's causing problems now in Nigeria. You have a woman or a lady in a relationship. She is supposed to be loyal and know how to be a good wife and all that stuff, but she don't want to do that. Rather, she prefer to go to work then, and nothing's wrong with going to work though. Nothing's wrong with that, but they don't want to be responsible in certain areas. Oh, because I have rights, I can go and sleep with any man I want, and then expect my husband to still be in a relationship with me. It doesn't work that way. If you talk about women's rights and which women have, there are also responsibilities that come with it. And that's very, very important. And this issue of responsibilities is something that they never ever talk about. I've noticed it. They never ever talk about it in this issue of women's rights. It's about what women can do, what women should be getting. But when the issue of responsibility comes up, they ignore it completely. So, like I said, I believe in women's rights. I believe women have the right to go to work and get a good pay as man. I believe in all that. But we also have to, but my opinion is this, there's a line. See, men and women will never be equal and can never be equal simply because they are different creatures. It's like me saying a red biro and a blue biro is equal. It's not. And me trying to make them equal will now be me creating a ridiculous standard of measurement so that they can be equal. So that's my opinion on this. So what I want to wish my people is Happy International Women's Day, and I hope you learn from this video so that you can have a better life and don't be a tool to the Western propaganda. Have a good one. Bye.